champion against Ornn. Fnatic couldn't quite find this champion yesterday in the series versus G2, but they're going to pivot set into the jungle and now punish the GP, so Damwon's drop.
Meaning that Canyon probably not going to be able to take this Rift Scuttler, but Showmaker from the inside. There's the final chapter, and instantly the Yuumi is taken down. Canyon now trying to get out. Good bubble. Lands from Showmaker, but Chovy is off to the side. Standing over here, but Canyon just going to be hex flashing around, seeing whether it is important that the Ezreal is relevant at this stage of the game. Is Shelly going to get a charge, but the rest of Damwon are distracted, and Ghost almost gets taken down by one piercing arrow. Great face breaker from Canyon, but he's by himself basically, only with the help of the Yuumi there, as Showmaker not going to find the trouble bubble, but gets a fair bit of damage out with his paddle star, and now Chovy makes his way in. Of course, Redemption was picked up because, oh my god, there's the flash forward. And Chovy's going to be able to lock down that kill onto Ghost in the end. Deft setting it up really nicely. Another ulti comes out at Showmaker. Also going to be taken down 3-0 so far for DRX. And I don't... Really hard as Canyon and Beryl final chapter comes in. Carrier trying to flash himself out of there. Beryl, oh my god, these piercing arrows are doing way too much damage, and they're still going for the dive. A double kill for Deft. Pioshik is going to survive, and the end of the world or anything like that. But this gentleman on your screen right here is Canyon looking for Deft. Will land the ultimate. They're trying to take down Deft, and they will do so. Canyon probably going to get stunned up for the moment, and yeah, Chovy able to lock down Showmaker. He's burning. Does he have another? Oh yes, he does. Finds the heal. Worry, this ward over here I don't think gave Damwon nearly enough information to be able to stop this, so it is going to be the Cloud Soul this game. And damn it, I should
consider the Yuumi Wraithblade upgrade, and then you consider the fact that he has the Executioners, which is pretty good. And okay, well, bit of a trade.
Yep, free Drake going on over to DRX. You're going to be able to take the Rift Scuttler engages and actually succeed against this Damwon composition. Ulti's going to go down as Canyon just bursted out of nowhere. And the disengage is so easy. DRX now, with a minion wave they prepared earlier, going to take down this turret in the mid lane and maybe continue to push forward.
And this is the really worrying thing for Damwon here, as they're going to lose more and more value. There's no answer to how far ahead this Varus is right now. He's the one champion that can stand up to Ezreal Zoe, and Zoe trying to make some sort of a stand, but DRX...
Oh, Chovy, too easy. Gets the kill onto Showmaker there. Ghost now, with the help of the Yuumi, should keep himself alive for the moment, but that showstopper is not stopping the shows that Damwon wanted to, as that is going to be the triple kill. Chovy will grab another one. Pioshik collects that one. And now Carrier will get the stun off. It's not looking like Nogari's going to be able to take down the Karma, as Doran trying to keep this gangplank at bay. Chovy turns up. Nogari does have a lot of ability to stay alive. I mean, this Death Dance is doing a hell of a lot of work, but they will be able to take him down. That's going to be the ace. And Dragon Axe wastes no time. Pioshik is already here at the Baron, and Deft has shown up to try and take this one down. In fact, 30 seconds earlier, as Pioshik's going to lock that one down. So a lot of extra movement speed, a lot of extra CDR on these ultimates, as Nogari is in trouble. He's just going to be taken here. There's just you can't eat enough oranges to keep you alive in this scenario. And DRX pushing up this minion wave towards the bottom side. Yeah, Deft is very, very big.
Deft is,
you know, Chovy and Doran pretty strong as well. As now we're looking for the knock-up onto Ghost. He's not going to be able to go anywhere. Flash forward from Doran, chains connect. And Chovy is trying to battle Deft for player of the game for this one. I have a feeling he might even be able to get over the edge as well, because you have to look at it. Deft is 100% of his team's deaths right now, and that's probably not good enough. If I was LS, I wouldn't be impressed. But these Nexus turrets are not going to have to worry about that one. They are just going to go down because the damage here from DRX is going to be too high. And game number 1 will be taken by DRX, who are waiting in round 1 of the playoffs. This is the team that got... Is that going to be support set, perhaps? Is it support set here on the bottom side of the map, as Canyon's going to lock away Lee Sin? Okay.
Flash here.
Yep. And he's going to get hit by the face breaker. Eventually flashes as in goes everyone on Damwon's side. And first
5.5 minute block that Dragon X would have to wait to capture a soul, unless they just steal it. Are
They
you
just kill it
serious?
with a Varus Q, as now Barrel's in trouble as well. Two-man face breaker. That's a fantastic exhaust onto Ghost, who has to get himself out of there. And again, DRX have found the moment in the early game, and Carrier just going 1 versus 1, still trying to find Ghost as he flashes over to try and find this Zoe. That flash is going to be collected as now Chovy flashing on forward finds the ignite as Beryl. I don't think he's going to be able to find any of the Dark Harvest stacks here, as it looks like he might just be one himself, as double kill comes in for Chovy. 4-2 here in this early game.
Likewise, teams do this a lot. They're going to get the top tier 1 turret and all of those turret plates. Goron's going to try to live here.
Oh, Canyon misses the flash Q, and Pyosik does have ultimate available to him, and the turnaround just looks too easy. Beryl puts his face in it and is not going to be able to break the faces of DRX here. It's 2 kills. It looks like some tilt, but True Shot Barrage might be able to answer something back. Chovy able to distort over this wall as the bubble does land.
And right now, Canyon, he's moving down here into bottom. This is really scary for Depth, though. He's going to go down.
Yep, he's just gets a little bit greedy underneath that turret, as you can see. Had Chains of Corruption, just didn't have an option to actually use them. As Showmaker is going to get chained. Chovy under here. Rift Herald is going to be spawned, so this turret is
40 CS advantage.
And this is also, once again, to being all about Chovy, as Doran's going to turn around this little engagement very comfortably. There's the exhaust onto Nogari, and he's going to have to flash. The follow flash comes in. Stun onto Doran, though, does deny it as the chains come down. But the Q is going to be good, and Doran's going to pick up that kill as Canyon going to get, because the Cannon slicing Maelstrom really does have to be respected as ulti comes down from Pyosik very, very quickly. Slicing Maelstroms are going to be channeled, but Nogari doesn't have the health bar for it. Haymaker comes in. Pyosik times the flash in the next round of the playoffs. Because when you have young players that play emotionally like this, it does get scary, but there's the steal from Canyon. He immediately dies for it. Can DRX actually find a team fight as, in goes Dora, and they lock down Nogari. He's going to get taken out as now Chovy from the backside looking to try and answer. Showmaker and Ghost are still scary, right?
First move towards left-hand side River, and that's a lot of Infernal.
Ghost looking for depth here. He lands the hail of arrows, but it's a 1-for-1, and you'll take that if you're Damwon.
Yeah.
Ideas, Carrier lying in wait over towards the side as there's the blast cone, and Canyon actually flashes but doesn't get the kick and will be taken down. Nogari finds himself a mantra for an Inspire, I believe, but isn't able to get too much more there as Pyosik eventually does fall down. And it's Showmaker that picks up that kill. 2-1 and Flash comes in. Carrier in a good position right here as the Showstopper comes in. Ghost doesn't find any of his abilities though, and Beryl going to get locked down. Nogari, can he get into position? Oh, the piercing arrow doesn't land from depth, and Beryl is going to be
The LeBlanc clone stops the kick by Canyon.
Oh, wow, yeah, the untargetability as we have yet another fight. Doran is extremely low, and he's just taken down instantly by Canyon.
And managed to just pick you apart. Here we go, another key moment.
It is going to be locked down by Pyosik, so there's Soul Point, and Canyon immediately is taken down. Pyosik is going to flash, he survives for so damn long as it's Carrier that's burning down. True Shot Barrage is going to lock down the kill in the end as Nogari walks away with a sliver of health, and now Deft is being chased by Beryl, who's looking for his face break.
I think it's going to be pretty impossible for Dragon X to come back.
Well, Canyon's just going to pop. Chovy is going to ignite him. The last tick is going to tick down, pick up that kill. Cool guys, don't look at explosions. Chovy calculated that absolutely stunningly. And
Chovy has the flash. Chovy has distortion. The ball is not in these. Okay, Dragon's
he's
up.
got a stopwatch. He's going to be able to use it as Nogari's going to get taken down. Beryl into the backline with the Showstopper. Finds himself a stun, but Showmaker has to get out of there. Beryl unable to lock down the kill onto Doran in the end, who is kept alive by Deft's heal. And now DRX looking to press.
Take it away.
It is going to be taken. According to DRX, they thought that Baron was going to be Pyosik getting tagged by a Q, but it looks like the base going to be broken in a couple of places right here. And Chovy's continuing to look for this poke damage. This LeBlanc is terrifying right now as Showmaker taken down to half health. Def also has to be respected as the ulti comes in from Kyoshik, but in goes Beryl into the backline, lands a 3-man face breaker before going down, but the rest of his team unable to actually respond as Ghost gets himself out of the way. The Ignite continuing to tick down as Def tanking the turret forever, but he is going to survive. Grabs the kill onto Ghost as well, as now Damwon looking to try and put up their last stand. Chovy, he's one distortion away from a triple kill is what it feels like right here, especially with those piercing arrows landing. The portal jump's going to be good, not quite good enough, as Showmaker's still going to be taken down, and this, my friend LS, is going to be the end of game number 2, and DRX will move to match point. They don't need the Infernal Soul. They, in fact, don't want Infernal Soul. It's going to make the game too easy for them, as there pops the Lee Sin, and the Nexus short to follow. And they are going to lock that one away. So Enchanter support versus Enchanter support, and we'll see what Carrier can do on his Morgana that is currently 100% win rate here in the LCK. Actually call the Ram to try and get through. Not going to do so as he doesn't have flash, remember, but Searing Charge comes in. Now the Ram's going to come back. Lands onto Noguri pretty nicely. Now he's trying to make sure that Noguri's not going to escape, and Kyoshik gets in position and will be able to lock down that kill. Very nicely done by Doran this time around, and he had some blunders in the last game. A couple of these auto attacks, but he was waiting for that flash to come out. Haymaker comes in as the smite comes forward. There's finally the showstopper as the Arctic Assault goes down, and almost a kill as the Grit is doing so much work, but just not quite enough to keep him alive because of all the kills that have already come through for Doran and Sizzlon.
Turret plate here against Chovy, and Damwon are actually sitting really pretty. Here's the ornament. Or the upgrade.
Yeah, the Ornhorn as Noguri does throw down the Haymaker. Doran has to flash to get out of the way as the ulti's going to miss there from Canyon, as you can see, and Showmaker trying to get that kill, does pick up one onto Doran as Kyoshi going to get flashed after by Canyon, not able to find enough damage as he gets over the wall. And DRX, they do answer. True Shot Barrage flying through, looking, would have been the kill onto Def.
Oh, teleport!
The onslaught, and now we're looking for even more. Heal comes through. Def still with his flash available. Showstopper unable to get the damage there as Noguri taking 3 autos from Def here on the backside. As there's the Ornhorn, and it's just not enough with that Haymaker to lock down that kill. The Ram, the copy avoided there by Def, but so far it's a 1-for-1 trade as Showmaker has found Chovy off towards the side. And Canyon, he's stunned, but he's not going to be taken down just yet as Kyoshik playing with Face Breaker as Blasco, utilized by Chovy. He's running out of mana though. And, just gets the kill under Showmaker and wanders his way out. Oh my god. Yeah, they probably already knew. As that's a lot of damage as Def trying to avoid Canyon here. Carrier not going to be so lucky as the Kingslayer come through, but that's another kill for Little Miss Piggy. Another showstopper, but this show, it's certainly not going to be one of the ones that's going to make you happy, you know? It's like watching Pursuit. He's able to tank this one up as there goes Shirley in the mid lane, but there's the Ornhorn. The Ram knocks up 3 as Noguri down to half health. Fantastic Searing Charge. Gets some huge knockups there as Doran. He's on a magical journey to a 3-0 here as Ghost trying to get out of the way, but maybe it's not exactly the storyline that Doran was looking for. He had to flash defensively, but now Def finding him. We saw shades of it. We saw what this composition is capable of as Chovy's just going to get murdered by Showmaker. Okay.
Well, I'm playing ping pong down in bot lane, and I do, you know, I'm not going to go on about it too long, Atlas, but Black Cleaver with 4 sources of magic damage for teammates. As Chovy said again.
Chovy, yeah, it just dies. That was a little bit overly dubbed. Canyon knocked into the sky. They are going to keep him CC'd, and that means that the Drake does go over to DRX, but now can the fight be actually won by Damwon as Noguri's off to the side, fighting with Chovy, has to flash.
Zoe, the Silas, the Set, etc. would really just be super durable as hold on.
Yeah, Ornhorn comes in, but there is a black shield there for Def. Carrier goes golden. That will keep him alive as Kyoshik getting into position and Def. The amount of DPS out of this guy is insane, but the Moonfall is going to miss for now. Doran takes a very small magical journey in here as Kyoshik's flashing after Beryl, but Canyon does have some damage. Great Searing Charge for the double knockup, but Doran's very, very low. Kyoshik as well. Def now on the front line trying to get the damage back, but I don't think he's going to be able to. As in on the back line, it is the Set teleporting in and grabbing grabbing the kill on Miss Piggy. They set up the cannon, and Canyon's in trouble. As Chovy, he darts on forward, picks up the kill on the Bard. Cosmic Binding was good, but it's not going to be anything if you're in the Death Chamber. And Noguri just takes down a turret. Base Breaker on it might give Damwon the opportunity to secure this. Moonfall comes in as it is taken down by Canyon. We've got 2 Drakes apiece, but do we have a team fight as the Ornhorn comes on in? They're looking to try and lock down Noguri, who flashes out of the way of the Glacial Prison. That should mean down. Searing Charge out of the way. There is Teleport to try and get out of this one. A Searing Charge. Oh my goodness, the little boulder is going to be enough as the Showstopper comes in. Doran does have himself his Gargoyle Stone Plate, but it's not going to be enough to keep him alive as now Deft trying to fight against Noguri, but I don't know whether he's going to be able to do it. The pesky minions getting in the way, but Gravitum comes up clutch, and Deft's able to get the 1-for-1, but out of Canyon, it is just going to go wide as it looks like Pyoshik's trying to get over here. The Tempered Fate is going to do it as Canyon. He lets the Baron go down to 50 health, but in the end, able to secure it. And now Doran off to the side. Noguri knows that they just want to disengage, but no, they try and turn it around as the Aphelios is doing massive amounts of damage, but there are so many stopwatches to try and lock this one up, and Deft finds himself one man against the world. Doesn't have his ulti available again.
The game Atlas is...
Beryl is dead. Showmaker might be dead too. Doesn't land the bubble as Noguri getting taken down very, very low. Can Deft actually do it? Can't even go golden in time to keep himself alive as Damwon eventually get the ace. Having a look at the death time, as it is late in this game, and Damwon should be able to win from this point.
And it looks like Damwon will be able to take this game and bring it to at least the game number 4, as this time...
Who's piloting it? It's going to be the question, as Beryl back on the Bard once again. And the poke flavor coming out of Damwon's composition is just insane. Even Rek'Sai with poke options. Drake at 6.5 minutes in the game. The Deft with the minion advantage is going to be able to lock this one up. We do have Mountain Soul. Orc game is just insane.
Yes.
As there's the ulti out of Deft, able to land a lot of damage, and Beryl is going to give first blood over to the Varus.
Yep, and that's going to be Deft.
In a melee versus ranged matchup, as Canyon has found Doran, and Doran's probably going to have to flash. He's not even going to have the opportunity to do so, as Noguri just takes down that kill. And not sure why he stunned up the turret there, maybe trying to deny a turret plate. I'm not sure whether he actually did, as there's the flawless duet as it lands onto Canyon. Can they actually get it before the ultimate? The answer's no, and Canyon just locks down the kill. And Damwon are finding everything this game.
Well, Damwon taking it away.
Yeah, so it's going to be very comfortable. Cloud Soul once again. As Deft and Kerry are looking for this next turret plate. Another Dark Binding lands as Beryl's going to go down to the Tormented Soil. As Ghost half health. Yep, this Paddle Star is going to hurt, but avoids. Well, the ultimate was avoided there by Canyon. Permafrost is going to come in though, but not before that kill actually comes down. Great knock up there from Doran, but the portal jump is going to mean the Showmaker avoids that CC. Knock up from the Searing Charge, but it looks like Doran's still going to fall down as Noguri grabs it with a Shock Blast. Chovy clears out the minions, and Keria does land a really nice Dark Binding as the Magical Journey gets Beryl to safety. And DRX as now Noguri once again with the Shock Blast is very scary, and there goes Chovy trying to find Ghost, but Magical Journey gets him out of the way. Pyoshik gonna get body blocked and flashes to get himself over. Meat Slap not enough as now Showmaker finds himself a Blade of the Ruined King, and Chovy, the flawless duet, doesn't do it. Brambleback actually saving the life of the Aurelia. And now Doran just trying to be a meat shield here for DRX, but the damage has been done. Damwon poked them out and should be able to take this Drake as True Shot Barrage. Not going to take down Pyoshik there. Oh, Keria. Okay, never mind.
Whoa! He stole the lane up. That's good synergy with the Varus because Aurelia does get in.
Chovy grabs himself a kill, has the Black Shield as well, so Chovy's going to be very scary as this game goes.
Not worth losing summoners over when you're so...
Oh my god, okay, Chovy. Oh, sorry, Showmaker. Able to pop Carrier there, and also got the Zhonya's cooldown out as well. This poke composition, they've really figured out how to use it around this mid-game. And there it is. Cloud Drake finally picked up by Damwon.
Varus, because he's going to be raining arrows as Aurelia's front line as, okay, Doran.
Well, ulti going to be thrown back there as the Rek'Sai's just exploded. Doran, the Tempered Fate does come down, but now Chovy is getting control of this fight. Showmaker picks up a Zhonya's, doesn't have to use it just yet, but Damwon Gaming are on the run. Piercing arrow, flash forward, Showmaker presses his buttons, but it's not over yet. The Comet comes down, the next piercing arrow, enough to deal with the Zoe, and now there's...
And well, Chovy now is, I mean, he's the commander in this game on the Aurelia. He's so scared.
The Dark landed. Ghost is going to be able to take down Carrier, but he has to sacrifice himself for it. Feels very similar to the KT game, where it was Ghost putting himself in harm's way. Fine. DRX are going to be able to get themselves to that soul point like we were talking about, as our True Shot Barrage attempts to steal it away, but isn't even, as Carrier does find the binding onto Showmaker, who cleanses it. Try and get himself out. Doran having to flash the wall. Flawless Duet comes in. Canyon goes golden, is now Showmaker back on his portal jump, but there's the Vanguard's Edge. The Ornn goes down, but can DRX actually find the team fight? Chovy is saying yes, as now he darts into the backline, looks for Showmaker, as Ghost, oh, that Dark Binding very, very close there, as Chovy continuing to chase forward, as Showmaker goes golden, but he should be taken down. The Varus locks up the kill. Barrel goes down as well, as the Blade Surges get Chovy in there. And DRX, it looked like they were losing at the beginning, but Chovy said no.
Seemed like he wants to bite off anything more than he could chew, and Chovy's actually just going to let it go away. Nuggery.
Yep, Nuggery coming down. There's the Vanguard's Edge once again, and Chovy does go golden. There's the Ornn Horn to try and get some backup, as Chovy is eventually going to fall.
Yep.
He's going to tear apart this turret. Searing Charge, not enough, and Nuggery, like we were talking about, able to take down the turret in one minion wave. Chovy trying to do the same thing on the... Nuggery splitting on the bottom side, an impossible decision for DRX. And Damwon, they've made it to the Cloud Soul.
Yeah.
As Pyoshik thinks he might have found Ghost on the back line, but the Flawless Duet doesn't find anyone. Canyon trying to dive out of there. He should be able to do so, as the real fight is happening on the bottom side. Nuggery flashing after Doran, as Pyoshik just going to fall down. Great Dark Binding is going to land, as Nuggery is going to be able to pick up that kill as we expected. Goes down to half. Chovy fighting after Barrel. Flashes back over his magical journey, as Carrier gonna go golden, and Showmaker flashing out of there. Carrier looks for the Soul Shackles, doesn't find it, as now Chovy, with a last little bit of this Black Shield, is gonna follow Barrel once again, and he's just kiting him around. Deft trying to find Canyon, will put him down into his GA, but yeah, Damwon should be able to just take down the base. Ghost has teleported in, and Deft cannot make his way back. This Nexus is going to be taken down, and now it's match point for both.
Taric will invalidate the Olaf Nautilus and the Aurelia.
Yeah, the Olaf absolutely hates the fact that this Taric came in the last pick. I think Dom...
Back over the set. It has now created a spot where, yeah.
At the moment, but Nuggery has teleported in, and now Deft just realizing that he has to try. Oh my god, he's able to do it! And now Nuggery, can he actually fight this one out? The answer is into this brush, and now Chovy is in position, finds the bubble onto the Piggy, as that Drake is going to mean that he's likely to spike very close to that time that you were talking about. Nuggery not going to be hit by that Flawless Duet, but the Chilling Smite is going to come down. Undertow's now landing, as another Blade Surge comes in, and that is a dead Nuggery towards the top side. As Doran over here, soaking up turret plates where he can. Pyoshik once again going to find his way forward. Nuggery, no flash, remember. It's Pyoshik just going to start this one up. Blade Surge is going to be there, as Pyoshik happily tanking up the turret, and Nuggery has hit that 0-2 power spike. Well, Deft does have Moonlight Vigil available. Throws out the Q, but they are going to lose the Drake. It's actually taken by Misfortune, of all people. It's Chovy and Zoe this time. And finally, we see, okay, Chovy having to flash as Showmaker doesn't find the Emperor's Divide. Shock Blast into the backline. Deft already down to half.
In terms of not only stats, but also levels. Here we go.
Yep, Showmaker in a lot of trouble, but does keep himself alive for a very long time. And now the Cosmic Radiance comes in. Carrier goes golden. Ghost almost gets popped on the backline. It is going to survive. Bubble is going to block off the entrance there.
This is scary.
This is very scary for both sides. Showmaker is very, very low. Bubble not going to quite land, but Deft, he's at full health. Now looking for the front line as Chovy just pops the Taric. He didn't have the ulti, but this is going to mean Soul Point over to DRX. And now they're going to move towards that mid lane. They will have the track and should be able to take down the inner turret as well for some added economy. And if you have a look at the mini-map, the top lane also has a minion wave that is just going to get taken down by that turret. And so that's more gold going missing for Damwon.
And at this point,
but Canyon not going to be able to find the Zoe. No flash available, as you can see, but the Trouble Bubble will land. There's the Emperor's Divide as Chovy not going to be surviving this one, and Dom
really scary. Pioshik does have ult available, but Taric ult too.
Moonlight Vigil available as well as Deft able to get a lot of AoE damage, but the Baron is taken. My God, this Aphelios is tearing Damwon apart. And it's a triple kill instantly for Doran. Now hunting for the Quadra as Nog
try to burst it down and Hail Mary this, but oh man!
They're going for it as there's the Vanguard's Edge into the backline. Chovy is going to try and put Canyon to sleep, who finds the Glacial Prison onto Doran, but he surges his way out. And so far, this is a one team fight, but a double kill for Chovy. Beryl trying to run out as Nogari's going to fall. The Drake was secured by Damwon, but at what cost?
He TPs onto the mid turret, and I guess they do this because they need the excess damage from the Aurelia. Canyon's gonna try to be the gatekeeper. He's gonna push the minion wave back.
He's going to try to, but I don't know whether it's going to be enough, as there's the ace side. We're going to try and get Canyon out of here. Has CC'd him up, because they are going to be able to take down the Baron. Canyon, a very late flash into this pit, is going to be taken down by Deft. As now Doran flashing on in. Oh, the Cosmic Radiance is not enough, and Doran just jumps on top of them. Pioshik and Chovy grab the kills there as Nogari once again finds himself the last man standing. As this time he doesn't have the Baron. And yeah, Carrier is saying, I'm sorry, mate, but we have won this game. Is going to stop that back eventually. Carrier going to get punished for it, but the biggest punishment is going to be on Nogari, as he is not going to be able to find the win this game. Not going to find the reverse sweep for Damwon Gaming. And DRX have earned their bout against T1. But Damwon damn sure made them